Did the Lord tell you why the miracles and the glory is not happening in the church?
Yes, sir, he did. When I got up there, began to stay with that pastor, that's when this visitation had. Actually, at his home, I was asleep one night, and after I had obeyed God, left my hometown, gave up everything, the Lord said, now you've fulfilled the first part, what I told you to do. Now I've come to answer you and give you the other part of the price. And at night, Jesus came and got me. He was in that white robe again. But this time when he came and got me, Sid, he had a big golden vessel in his hand that was full of glory and gifts, anointing, everything that he wanted to pour out on the church, and even that which we hadn't seen. And we went at a fast pace around the world immediately. He took me. I was with him.
He was in the spirit.
Yes, sir. He took my spirit out of my body because I could see myself still lying asleep on the couch.
Really?
Yeah. And so we went at a fast pace, and he began to show me at a moment of time, I don't know how, but at a moment of time, I saw all the churches in the world. And then the Lord narrowed it down to one church. He said, I'm going to narrow it down to one church to show you what's really the main thing happening on a big scale around the world that's hindering. And so the first thing Jesus pointed out, and we were suspended above the church. We could see through the roof. And him having all this in his hand, he pointed at the congregation. He began to show me the worldliness that has come in the church and that has mixed with the church, and how the church has accepted it to be so, to where it has diluted God's real power. Like you said, there's a bunch of entertainment. I saw that, a bunch of show. You know, you have more men that can orate the gospel with eloquence of speech than they have power to back it up. And this was nothing like the early church. And so Jesus began to show me the worldliness. Then after he pointed to that, he pointed to the worship team and the praise and worship, the choir. And they were singing Christian rap. And I saw the expression on Jesus' face, and he was displeased with that. And he began to share with me how that the church think they are doing him a favor by trying to institute worldly things, but change it over to Christian ethics, or what would you call it?
Well, they call it seeker sensitive, and they forget the whole purpose is be God sensitive.
Yes.
They got it wrong. It's not sensitive to the seeker.
Right.
It's sensitive to God.
Yes. And, you know, this is the thing. I believe we are more men pleasers, a lot of men today, preachers in the church. We try to be user-friendly at the expense of hurting the heart of God. And, you know, I just believe that God has not called us to have any pleasure or give anybody another pleasure but Jesus and God. And so he pointed to the choir stand. We saw the Christian rap. And I've said this all over the nation and the world. And Christians persecute me for it because they don't understand. They say, well, I'm doing a good thing for God. But God don't want us to do nothing for him. He wants us to do it with him. This is his kingdom. This is his church. And so he began to show me all this worldliness, rap mixed with Christian, rock mixed with Christian things. And then he pointed to the pastor in the pulpit. And when he pointed to the pastor saw everything we saw, me and Jesus, and held his head down sadly. But he didn't speak out against it. And this is where Jesus was displeased.
Why didn't he speak out against it?
He was afraid.
Did you hear that? He was afraid. He was afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something. He was afraid of the people.
Yes.
Where is the fear of God in this land?
Yes.
Where is the fear of God in churches? It's about ready to change.